What's up, world? Goofy Foot George here, bringing you the best of the surf, fitness, and world market. And today I'm doing my full review for the Reebok Nano 7 Weave. Alright, guys, so I've had these shoes for roughly about 2 weeks now. I ordered them the day they came out off of Reebok's website. I think these shoes are epic. I was really hoping that they could replace my Metcon 3s because these things are squeaky as fuck. First thing I want to point out is that I did do 2 other videos for this shoe. I did my first day review and also my unboxing, so feel free to check those videos out. And I really like these shoes a lot. I'm super stoked on the style, so let's talk about that first. I think they look way cool. Personally for me, I'm not a fan of colored shoes, and I would consider this colored even though it's just white and black. I usually prefer plain black. And I was a bit hesitant at first, but I really like how this looks. I want to talk about the performance too. So I've been using these for about 2 weeks. I wear them every day. I wear them to work. I wear them to the gym. I wear them at home, around town, etc., etc. And overall, they're just a very lightweight, comfortable shoe, which I'm pretty surprised about considering that these are heavier than the Metcon 3 and the Nano 6. So again, check my other video for the unboxing where I talked a little bit more about those weights, but although it is heavier, it still feels incredibly lightweight, and it's also very breathable. I want to point out one thing that really bothers me though is after day 3, I started to have the heel of the shoe peel off, but it's mass production. I'm sure it can happen. Luckily, Reebok was super chill about this topic, and so I sent them an email and said, hey guys, the heel is peeling. Can you help me out here? I got a response within 48 hours and they gave me a shipping label. So after today's video, these shoes are going to be returned. I wouldn't say that this is going to be a problem for everybody, but it is nice to see that Reebok has such killer customer service that they got back to me quickly and that they're willing to give me my money back or replace another pair of shoes for me. So I'll most likely be grabbing a new pair of these in another colorway when it comes out, or potentially a new shoe, maybe to replace it or try something else new. My first day ever using these, I PR'd for my personal record on back squats, which was 260 pounds, which I was pretty stoked about. Check that out real quick. And so I do think this is a great shoe for lifting, although I can't blame these for helping me PR on my first day using them. I do think they're a great lifting shoe. I think anybody, whether they be a CrossFitter or someone in their, just a normal gym, might really love these shoes. Now, they're not so much of a running shoe. I've worn them for a bridge run before in the Nano 7 Weave and the Metcon 3. And I did 1 lap for each, and then I also did 1 lap with both shoes on. And honestly, the differences are so minute that you can barely tell a difference. One of the things I liked about running in the Nano 7 Weaves was that I felt as though compared to the Metcon 3 from Nike, they did have a bit more give to them when you were running, which I was surprised about. I expected the opposite. But they did feel a bit more comfortable, at least for me, and running, and that might differ from how some other people have reviewed this shoe, but for me personally, I think you're really getting the same, if not maybe even better with this shoe. So that's a great aspect about this because I was definitely surprised. This shoe is pretty rigid, but after about day 3, it really started to break in as well. So you can see the forefront of the shoe here is starting to kind of get a little out of shape and stuff, but still holding true also. It is becoming more and more flexible, like I said, more and more comfortable. One of the interesting things I noticed is that when I would do jump ropes or anything that required the bending of the shoe and the toes like this, you could definitely feel the plastic fibers kind of bending into your foot and kind of wrinkling in here. Obviously, I think that's a side effect of the construction, specifically the plastic fibers that are woven through this shoe. Along with the soft material inside. So it is nice to see that it has ultimate flexibility, but maybe it's even almost too flexible. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I haven't had an issue with this actually bothering me while I'm using it, but it is something I kind of felt because I am taking that analytical look of how these shoes perform. When it comes to fit and feel, I wear a size 8 in the Reebok Nano 7 Weave, and I also wear an 8 in the Nano 6 and the Metcon 3. Personally, I'm not the type of guy who buys a bunch of different sizes because I hear that they're a little wider, a little loose. My feet really aren't that difficult. And I specifically like my toes to be right at the end of a shoe. That's just how I like to live life. So overall, I think these fit fairly similar to the Nano 6. I don't notice much of a difference, although I do feel a little bit more looseness in the toe box. I think that's because of the different construction here. And my feet do kind of feel like they're moving around in there a little bit, but it's not enough to make me size down to a 7.5. So I do think you should stick true to size with ordering your size for this shoe. If you guys are looking for a place to get a pair of shoes like this, there's a link right at the bottom of this video, so go ahead and check that out. Also, if you like today's video, guys, thank you so much. Go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And also, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, who's awesome? You're awesome. Thanks for watching, guys.